6:16. Welcome back to KHQA this morning. Ben Yount from Illinois Watchdog.org joins us live via Skype from Springfield. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Chad.
So tomorrow, Governor Pat Quinn gives his annual budget address, something a little different this year.
Yeah, usually we, the media, get a preview so that we can fully flesh out our stories and help make the budget real. For the first time in I'm guessing, 30 years, that's not happening. The governor keeping this budget completely under wraps. The thought is, one, shows the politics of this, and two, it shows just how dire this message is going to be. I'm looking at this. I don't expect many mentions of taxes because the governor wants to be able to get out, talk about his highlights in an election year, and get home without having to address what to do about the 2011 income tax increase.
What about some of the lawmakers? Are they privy to any kind of preview to the speech?
Yeah, I imagine lawmakers are going to get a briefing, and this is how it works. Once lawmakers briefing, we call the lawmakers and say, hey, what's going to be in this? But we know for a large part what will be in and what will be out. The governor, of course, going to talk up expanding the EITC, raising the minimum wage, paying for early childhood education. How he's going to do that, though, we don't know. He didn't offer any specifics during the state of the state. Expect talk about closing corporate loopholes, making companies or millionaires pay their fair share. But when it gets to policy in Springfield, it really is the devil in the details, and we're not going to get those kind of specific details from the governor during his speech. Those were the details that we would get from his administrative managers the night before. Now we're just going to have to actually work a little harder this year and tease out those details some other way. But make no mistake, this is going to be a budget where cutting is a central theme. Schools, colleges, daycare centers, hospitals, anybody who gets Medicaid, expect to get less money from the state next year.
Wow, and the speech is tomorrow, 1 o'clock?
Noon.
So,
but you can tune in at 1. It all wraps up at the end. Follow us on Twitter. That's where the real action is going to be tomorrow. Twitter's going to burn up. So if you're at work and you're on your lunch hour, pull it up on the phone. It'll be some interesting reading.
And give us your Twitter handle so we can follow you. We already do, but.
At Ben Yount, that's the one with all the jokes in the video. At IL Watchdog is the one that'll have more of the stories. But seriously, at Ben Yount, you'll be able to watch the video from not only the speech, but as lawmakers react throughout the day.
All right, Ben, thanks so much for your time. We'll talk with you again on Friday about what we hear in the budget address.
Yeah, I wrap it up at the end of the week.
All right, we'll see you then.